What's one piece of career advice you wish someone had given you when you were first starting out?
I think the biggest piece of career advice that I would tell younger me is to get really comfortable being uncomfortable. I think at the very beginning of my career, I thought, okay, first we're going to learn all the things. We're going to white knuckle through this, and then everything will be easy, and then it'll be easy from there on in. But what you realize is if you're always growing, it never actually gets easier. You just continue to put yourself in uncomfortable positions in all sorts of different spaces. And so the sooner that you can get comfortable with just being in a space where you think maybe I'm not doing a great job, am I cut out for this, and realizing that's just a normal part of the learning journey, the farther you'll go, really.
Can you share a pivotal moment in your career journey that made a significant impact?
So I really thought about this one. This was a very hard one because I feel like I've had a lot of different pivotal moments through my career. And, there are a few that jump to my mind, but at the end of the day, it's always this same sort of pattern where there's this buildup of something that happens where there's sort of all these signs that you need to make a step. You're not happy, or you're feeling like maybe I should do this thing. But on the other side of that is that new big scary thing that you need to do. And then all of a sudden it becomes clear and you make the big jump. And when I think about the few times, one of them was jumping from one of the jobs that I invested a lot of time and energy into. And then I realized I really wanted to pivot my career and learn an entirely new set of technical skills. And that was frankly terrifying because I thought, I've invested all this time getting, becoming a leader in this space, and now I'm going to start over. But what I found is that A, it wasn't starting over because there's lots of transferable skills, and B, you can trust yourself to take that big leap and you will be okay. So, I think one of the biggest career moments was taking my first big leap and learning that I will be okay through this. And I think everybody will be okay when they take the big leap.
How do you approach challenges and setbacks in your professional life, and what's your go-to strategy for overcoming those?
So challenges and setbacks are painful in the moment. It feels very uncomfortable. But what I try to remind myself is that this is not a storybook. It's not, and then she lived happily ever after, and then she failed and that's the end of the story. These are just bumps in the road that we learn from. And I honestly, when I think back on the things that I know the most in my life and in my career, the things I know the most were those little bumps, those little challenges, setbacks, those lessons learned, because it is uncomfortable in the moment, but it's such an effective way of being able to learn some new lessons. And so, I try to approach it as, hey, this might feel a little painful in the moment, but we're going to, in the net of things, end up better.